And welcome back as we get ready to go to game number 2. As Freed-Hardeman, I miscalculated the number of hits. Freed-Hardeman ended up in game number 1 with 10 hits. And that's a great day for the Lady Lions. As we get ready to go into game 2. The lineup for Williams Baptist has changed quite a bit. Megan Weiss will be leading off. Kennedy Lamance will be second. Alyssa Cordell third. The designated player Madison Stokes moves up to the 4th spot. Katie Anderson stays in the 5-hole. Kendra Cole in the 6th spot. Layla Bias moves down. Anna Besond and Johnson get what her number is here, Matt. 26. Kennedy Johnson will be behind the dish. And for the Lady Lions, they line up this way from left to right. Britton Gerald in left, Catherine Crabb in center, Kennedy Harris in right. Across the diamond, Anna Kate Norton at third, Allie Mitchell at shortstop, Annalise Jarnigan at second, Cassie Hayes at first, Sophie Donovan behind the dish, and in the circle is number 55, Chloe Winters, the birthday girl herself, who comes into today's action with a .61 ERA, 8 walks versus 55 strikeouts. And a ball outside starts game 2. As Megan Weiss, she was 0 for 3 in game 1. And she takes a called strike. And Winters, and she waves at that one. Strike 2. Got a difference in styles here, Matt, between Crawford and Winters.
She was confused on that one. She didn't know quite what to do with it.
Chloe throws the hardest of any of the Lady Lion pitchers, and there's going to be a ground ball. Chloe fields her position over to first for out number 1. And that'll bring up Kennedy Lamance, who also was 0 for 3 in game number 1.
Might have a lot of 0 for 3s.
Well, there's a couple of 0 for 2s down here.
Last game there was not much hits going on from Williams Baptist.
As a strike. All right, so 0-2 to count. Yeah, you're right. There's going to be a lot of the 0 for 3 variety. There's a couple of 0 for 2s, and actually there is an 0 for 1.
It makes it easy to remember.
As Winters just missed on the outside part of the plate.
She is throwing hard. Wonder how hard she.
I wish we had I wish someone had a radar gun. Hint, hint to the guy behind me.
We had one at one time.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. As time called at the plate.
Starting to rain a little bit out there.
Yeah, a little bit of sprinkles out there. And yes, she did.
She got a change up too.
Chloe has many pitches, and that brings Alyssa Cordell, the second baseman, up.
It makes it so hard when they're pitching that hard, and then they can just come out to you with the change up like that.
Yeah. and the difference in the drop in speed is what gets you. Cordell was 0 for 3 in game number 1. And a ball on the inside part of the plate.
It causes a lot of uncomfortable looking swings out there because they don't know exactly where it's coming in at and what speed it's coming in at. And then they're off balance. And
let's see, winners. That time upstairs, ball 1. Or, excuse me, ball 2. Not used to having Matt sit over here, so he's got to punch me when I get something wrong.
Yeah, I'm not the one to probably catch anything. I'm just enjoying the game here.
You're just enjoying the game. And that one's fouled off. Right off of the light standard. It did almost take out a couple of kids down there.
It's I think it's Reagan Floyd down there, isn't it?
It may be.
Is it not? Oh, okay.
Oh, Conley Wade.
Okay. From here, I couldn't tell. It kind of looked like Reagan Floyd a little bit. Well, Adam Cross, one of the guys that works in development here at Freed, came in right as he's walking in. He almost gets all 6 kids of his, or however many. I think he has maybe 4.
And another foul down the third base line. AK didn't get to it. I believe the Williams Baptist, a former conference foe, as we were in the American Midwest. As I was talking to the coach, she has never had the privilege of coaching against Coach Humphrey. And, well, guess what, Matt? There's no hit streak. Straight center field. As that'll bring up the designated player number 21, Madison Stokes, who was 0 for 2 in game number 1. And there's a high fly. Nice. Catherine Crabb goes back and brings it in for the third out. So Williams Baptist gets a hit, but they don't score any runs. They leave one on. We'll be back after this on the FHU Sports Network.
Chase Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
And welcome back in as we're getting ready to go to the bottom half of the first. In the circle for Williams Baptist is sophomore Sarah Pruitt from Halls, Tennessee, just up the road from us, Matt.
Know exactly where that is.
She is made 3 appearances. She's got no wins, no losses. She's only pitched in 6.1 innings. She's given up 15 hits, 14 runs. Only 3 of those, it says, are earned runs. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. So she has given up 2 home runs. That's a 3.32 ERA. As Kennedy Harris steps in, ball's upstairs. A little bit of rain starting to fall here. And Harris takes a strike, 1-1 to count. So We'll be only down to 4 cameras now, as we've taken the center field camera out, and we've also taken the mobile camera down on the first base side out because of the rain. But you'll still get some great camera views. That won't be a problem. That's my hat. You want it? You can have it. And ball 3. It's time for me to get a new hat anyway. Well, I'll see if I can get you one. And a hard smash to third across the diamond from Besond to Anderson for out number 1. Harris was 2 for 4 in game number 1. That brings up Catherine Crabb, who had a good day so far, 3 for 4. All singles. And ball 1. Oh, excuse me, ball 2. I thought he called the first one a strike. And there we go. All right, so guys, we don't have to worry about staying silent about no-hitters anymore. We can talk about no-hitters all day long. Someone asked me, did you know she had a no-hitter? I said, yeah, but we never said a word about it till the last out.
Yeah, that's an unwritten rule.
That is never mention it.
You don't talk about it.
And that brings up Sophie Donovan, who was 3 for 4 also. She's going to drive that one. That's extra bases.
That's going to score it.
That will probably no. Coach Humphrey holds Crabb. So you got run on first and third, or second and third. So that'll be a double down the third base line. That brings up Caitlin Mitchell, designated player. Matt, she's making her first appearance. Let's see here. See if I can find. Caitlin Mitchell comes in hitting 286, has scored 6 runs, has 14 hits, 1 double, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Her slugging percentage is .490. And a bad throw, so she's going to reach by an error, and that's going to allow Crabb to score, so that'll be an unearned run at this point.
Yeah. You're always better at this than me, Ray, but figuring out, if they end up getting a hit on there.
Now, if Cassie Hayes gets a hit, that run can become earned.
Because she would have scored
would have scored on the hit.
Yeah.
And so right now, Sophie Donovan would be an unearned run unless, again, a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Scoring is sometimes complicated. You just have to think about it.
Now,
the run on first, and that is Natalie Gilmore, 33. And she pulls it back, and Gilmore gets the second on a stolen base. So what I do, Matt, is I highlight.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me it was not Mitchell running. And there's a hit. So
those are all earned except for the one on second, right?
And Hayes gets in a rundown.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. So I'm going to score that. She singled and advanced on the throw. I'm not scoring an error there. We got 2 runs. So now then.
Now batting number 20, Annalise Jarnigan.
The last run will be unearned because she got on by error. But so now everything after this can still be earned. And Jarnigan grounds out to the shortstop, moves Hayes over to third. So now there's 2 outs.
Now batting number 14.
And that brings up Anna Kate Norton.
All right, AK, let's knock them in here.
AK's due. AK was 1 for 3 in game number 1. And I'm going to look back, Matt. I believe we only had in game number 1, everything was a single. We had all singles except 1 double. And there's they did try and take that out. Conley was just getting.
Yeah, Conley's about got hit a couple times, and she's going to get it for him though, so that's good.
Well, I thought the dog was going to chase that one down. Got a lot of dogs in attendance today.
That wouldn't be my spot to stand if I would probably pick a different spot. Oh,
and AK drives it, 1 hop to the wall.
Said she was due. Good hit.
That drives in Cassie Hayes. Britton Gerald steps up. She was 0 for 3 in game number 1. She changed her walk-up song. She had a goofy one last year, I think.
No, that was her freshman
Or
year. She had,
Gummy Bear or something?
that was her freshman year. She had Gummy Bear.
Gummy Bear.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Until she finally decided to change it.
And Britt takes a strike right down the middle.
$20, Brandon. $20.
You're going to, what, if she gets a hit?
No, if she'll swing
Oh.
at the first strike, not like instead of watching it.
She's not going to swing at the first one. You could give her $100 and she probably wouldn't swing at it. And that one gets away from the catcher. We'll call that a wild pitch.
She might have swung at the first pitch 10 times, maybe 20 in her whole career. She's been playing.
So it's 1-1 to count. And she takes ball 2. That was down and away.
I feel like
And she swings, going to ground out to the shortstop. So Freed-Hardeman scores 4 runs on 4 hits. There's 1 error, and they leave 1 on base. So after 1 complete inning, our score 4-0 Lady Lions. We'll be back with more on the FHU Sports Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
All right, we welcome you back in. As Freed-Hardeman, they do put up 4 runs. The error was big because that allowed a couple of runs to score. Not that they wouldn't have scored anyway, but Katie Anderson is the hitter for Williams Baptist. She was 0 for 2 in game number 1. She's playing first base.
Don't you love that little block on the wall right there?
And swings through, strike number 1. Folks, don't forget the 2022 Sports Advisory Council Benefit Dinner on April 22nd featuring Kelly Harper, the women's head coach at the University of Tennessee. Sponsorship information or tickets available at gofhulions.com, or you can call 731-989-6900. Or if you can't get through there, just dial 6901 as the last 4, and that one straight back. So 1 and 2 the count.
You can go to that, Ray? Sports Advisory?
I may go. I don't know yet.
Linebackers get free tickets, I believe.
Yeah, we get free. Yeah, linebackers. That's the different levels of sponsorship. And ball downstairs. 2-2 the count. Yeah, don't forget, just heard Mr. Schultz say baseball is home this weekend. A 3-game stint, be conference matchup. And a swing and a miss. 4 out, number 1. That's 2 strikeouts. Let's see who are. Let me just go to my trusty old calendar, Matt. And look at all the blue. The blue is my schedule.
The
blue
Chester
is my
County
schedule.
or
Chester County, Freed-Hardeman.
Busy man here.
Shawnee State comes to town. A 4 o'clock first pitch on Friday. A swing and a miss there by Kendra Cole. Yeah. And then a doubleheader starts Saturday morning at, I believe, 11 a.m. It's an early start. Try to accommodate teams that have far travel distances. And foul tip. So 0-2.
And some of these teams we play now in the Mid-South, they're pretty good distance away.
Well,
some of those teams almost in Ohio.
Shawnee State is just across the river in the Cincinnati area. I'm not sure exact name of the town.
Yeah.
But so that's 7-8 hour drive. And another swing and a miss for Pikeville is 8 hours from here. University of the Cumberlands is about 7.
And then Georgetown this weekend is 6.
Georgetown's going to take about 6. Campbellsville takes about 5. Lindsey Wilson, she squares the bunt, pulls back, and umpire calls it a ball. So you got the longest distance we have to travel now is about 8 hours.
8 hours. But you got a few short ones there, too, where you get to play, Bethel and Martin Methodist.
Martin Methodist, Cumberland. Cumberland's is 2.5 hours. Bethel, basically an hour. Martin Methodist. I've made Martin Methodist in an hour and a half. Hour and 45 is about. But now that it's 4-lane, you can travel a little faster.
I've rode with you before. Surprised you didn't make it an hour 15.
Yeah. Excuse me. UT Southern. Yes, UT Southern. Excuse me.
You got to get it right now. Yeah, UT Southern.
Oh, they are very particular about it now.
Firehawks. Firehawks.
Of course, Thomas More, Crestview Hills, Kentucky.
She asked him to clean the plate off. That was funny. Sophie asked him to clean the plate off, and she said, "That's good." He just looked at her and started laughing. But it's getting wet.
Good pitch.
That was a really good pitch, but it was ball 2-2. But when we were in the EMC, most of the shortest drive we had was 5 hours.
Most of Missouri,
4 to 5 hours was the
Arkansas,
minimum.
Yeah.
And there's a little blooper, and Gerald just can't quite get there. Give a shout out right now. Frank Bradford, former assistant coach here with Coach Humphrey years ago. His daughter Brittany played softball here. Appreciate you all tuning in, Frank. Appreciate the compliments. I'll try to keep up the good work. 2-2 the count.
You didn't get any compliments from Frank until I joined the broadcast.
Well,
I don't know Maybe I need to just, keep you in mind a little bit here.
Unassisted ground out to Cassie Hayes for out number 3. So the Eagles go 3 up, 3 down. We're going to move to the bottom of the second. Our score, 4-0 Lady Lions. We'll be back with more on the FHU Sports Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
And welcome back in as the Lady Lions come up for the bottom of the second. We're going to start at the bottom of the lineup with Allie Mitchell. Allie 0 for 2 in game number 1. And she takes ball 1. Temp starting to drop just a little bit. It's been a pretty nice day. The rain, a little bit of sprinkles out there. And ball 2 inside. Now here's something you don't see a lot of. Tell me what you see different than you see most of the time, Matt. I'm going to see how observant he is. No, oh yeah, you got to look around. I'm sorry, you got to look around the pole.
I'm trying to look, Ray. Let me see if I can notice anything here.
And I'll give you a hint if you need a hint.
I probably need one. What do we got?
Look at the catcher.
Is she a lefty?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you don't usually see that.
And ball 4, Allie Mitchell draws walk.
Wonder, is she the regular catcher or is there – okay.
She did not catch the first game. The first game, Macy Carter caught.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't normally see a left-handed catcher. And so that brings Kennedy Harris to the plate. It may. As the count, Harris 0 for 1 in game 2, grounded out to the third baseman. And a ball outside. The umpire here, he's not giving them that outside part of the plate.
And she didn't like it.
And no, the catcher looks at him, but it was off the plate. Of course, I'm not sure if he can. And Harris turns on that inside pitch. I'm not real sure that he can see the plate when the camera view switches here in a minute to the batter. Looks like the plate is kind of dirty there. There's no real plate there. And that's up and in to Kennedy. I mean, stay in the batter's box.
Hits as good as a hit.
Years ago, and that's ball 3 down low. They used to make you make an attempt to get out of the way. Well, now the rule has changed. As long as you maintain your position, if you get hit, and Kennedy drills it to left field. So we got runners on first and second. Got to be the 5th hit of the day here for the Lady Lions. Catherine Crabb, she's on a tear right now. She is 4 for 5 on the day today. And
that was foul.
That missed the chalk by 2 inches.
It was close.
Now only the older folks will get this reference. If you ever watched Get Smart,
Okay.
old Maxwell, and you remember his favorite line? Missed it by that much.
Okay.
Well,
I've seen
I
the
knew,
newer
I knew
remake
they've seen
of
the
that
new
movie.
one, and they didn't put that in there. That's true.
Steve Carell, Anne Hathaway, I believe, was in the new movie. Yeah.
And
I haven't seen the old one, though.
Cat takes a ball downstairs, 1-1. You always like it when you can work in some of that old stuff for us old-timers.
Yeah.
You young whippersnappers, you'll catch up one of these days.
I have heard that phrase. I didn't know it was from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And ball 2 down the low again. You can probably find the original Get Smart with Agent 99 on Netflix.
Okay.
You've heard of Netflix, haven't you?
I've heard of Netflix.
Okay. I just want to make sure, you know. And Crab lines out and doubles off Mitchell. Yep.
Still hitting the ball well. That's just right there where they were at.
Oh, I mean, she got a good pop on it. And that brings up Sophie Donovan, who is also 4 for 5. She doubled down the left field line her first at bat.
Nobody.
And it wasn't nobody at the bag, so.
Almost not defensive indifference, but it almost was. There was nobody even thinking she was going to steal, was it?
13-14. 15-6. She's got 16 stolen bases now. She stole 3 so far today, has Kennedy Harris.
Heads up.
And Donovan.
That's fair.
And that's fair.
Yes.
And Donovan.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
Close, but
that was right on the old Chalco. As that's her second double of the day, fellas. And Coach Humphrey now re-entering Caitlin Mitchell. As a score now 5-0. Still a good crowd on hand today. Tell you what,
got the umbrellas out. They're good.
Folks are supporting the Lady Lions. I mean, even the baseball team, we get good crowd support for that. Don't forget they'll be home this weekend, Friday at 4 o'clock. Shawnee State, the Bears. And that's a conference matchup. The Lady Lions will be on the road. They'll be in Georgetown, Kentucky on a 4-game set with the Tigers of Georgetown. Friday game time is at 4 and 6. I don't know if I have all the away games on my schedule. No, I've only got the home games on the schedule.
Saw where baseball was at Tennessee Wesleyan. I don't think they won,
14
but
to 11.
It was 14-11. It was 12 to.
And Mitchell, that's going to be a base hit. 3 and 5. That's Central Time, or is that Eastern Time? So, all right. So, okay. So if you're on Central Time, game time at Georgetown Friday, 2 and 4.
And Saturday at 12 and 2.
And Saturday be 11 and 1. No, 12 and 2 Central Time. Okay. All right. So you got runners at first and third.
Now batting number 2, Cassie.
That brings up Cassie Hayes, who singled to left in her first at bat. And we see the action down in the bullpen down there for Williams Madison. Hayes,
That might
that's
get down. Oh, what a catch. Great play.
Hey, that's credit where
just give props
credit
to that
where
one.
credit is due. That's bias, and she's made a couple of really nice plays today. That time she made a sliding catch, and hats off to her for a great play. Anyway, the Lions tack on 1, and so after 2 complete, Lady Lions 5, Williams Baptist nothing. We'll be back with more on the FHU Sports Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, We make it simple and easy. Our place is yours no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And welcome back to Tucker Field here in Henderson, Tennessee. We are on the campus of Freed-Hardeman University, although on the backside, as the Lady Lions with a 5-0 lead. Chloe Winters in the circle. As the Eagles of Williams Baptist will send up their third baseman, Anna Bassand. And she was 0 for 1 in the first game, and she was the only base runner who got on against Morgan Crawford with a walk. Yeah, that's a ball down low. The one thing with Chloe, as hard as she throws, if they make contact, she's going to give up some hits. Let me look down here. She's given up 35 hits in 45 and 2/3 innings. And ball 2. And a little soft ground ball. Jarnigan charging. The flip, and what a great play by Annalise Jarnigan to throw out the speedy Anna Bassand.
Sometimes those can be tough. You kind of get stuck in your glove trying to get it out so quick. That was pretty smooth.
Well, you know, again, the left-handed batter's got a step already towards the base. Therefore, that makes that play even more impressive. And foul tipped at the plate by the catcher, Kennedy Johnson, number 26, sophomore from Forney, Texas. They've got kids from Tennessee, Arkansas,
all over,
Texas, Missouri. And a strike 2. And that one just outside, off the outside corner. The plate looks a little cleaner in our shot this time, though.
Yeah, they cleaned it between innings.
I don't know.
It'll be just as dirty after the.
Well, yeah, you're right. And a swing and a miss for strikeout number 4.
Number 4, that's what I was thinking.
Out number 2, that takes us back to the top to Megan Weiss, who grounded out 2 Winters in her last at bat. Left-handed slap hitter. And takes ball 1 in the dirt.
That play you were talking about earlier is even more difficult when you have a slap hitter that's already taken off right after they hit it, so it makes it even more difficult.
And ball 2 outside. And it was a soft roller. Annalise did a great job getting there to it. We've seen that's two plays in 2 innings that are above average. And that one fouled off straight back. Catches the top of the protective net, bounces back in. And there's another foul at the plate. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. We don't have a bell to ding.
We don't.
And ball 3. And another foul ball at the plate. Good at bat here by Weiss. As the Lady Lions, we said, will be in Georgetown this week. And then the next week on Tuesday, they have play a doubleheader at Missouri Baptist, another former conference foe. And then they travel to Cumberland the next weekend. So our next home game is Monday, March 28th. And that'll be a conference series Monday, Tuesday against Shawnee State. And there's the slap. Allie Mitchell scoop, throw.
Good play.
Again, Cassie Hayes, that stretch that she makes ensures that out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the third, 5-0. Lady Lions with the lead. We'll be back with more on the FHU Sports Network.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we are back as Annalise Jarnigan is going to be stepping in. Let's see, Annalise is grounded out in her first at bat to the shortstop. Annalise is due. Had a little bit of a down year so far this year, but she takes a strike. That can always change in a very short period of time. And that one dribbles foul. Coach Humphrey throws his foot at it, but doesn't get there. It's Pruitt.
10 foot 2 by 4s.
And a ball upstairs.
About $26 a piece, I think.
So a ball and 2 strikes to Jarnigan. And Kate Norton on deck. And a swing and a miss. And Jarnigan goes down on strikes. That brings up Anna Kate Norton, who doubled to left center in her first at bat in this game after going 1 for 3 in game number 1. And takes the ball upstairs. 1-0 the count.
Getting a little breeze in here. It's a little cold.
It's getting a little chilly. You didn't wear a jacket either, did you?
I have shorts and a T-shirt on. I wasn't thinking it was going to.
Well, And 2-0 the count. That's your normal tire for
After
your
I'm
disc
done.
golf,
Yeah.
your round of disc golf. How many do you usually play at a time? You just do the 18?
I usually do all 18. It's get it done in about 50 minutes or so if I'm by myself. So.
And a swing and a miss at a high heater right there. Well, it's better than 3 or 4 hours playing 18 of regular golf.
Yep, that's true.
Plus, you don't have a cart yet.
No.
And Anna Kate fouls that one off over
How many of those you got to have?
to the Josh Riley Soccer Complex.
Oh, 130, never mind. I've got some laying around, but not 130.
So 2-2 the count, 1 out. And going to be a line out to the shortstop. And that brings up Britton Jarrell.
Gerald.
And she grounded out to the shortstop. Her first at bat. We did, though. And she swings at the first strike for maybe the, according to her father,
First time in her career, yeah.
10th time in her 25-year career. 2 pitches in a row. Maybe Coach Humphrey got on to her
She
about
heard us
that.
talking about her.
Yeah, she did. She has good ears. She can hear through that window that's open. So 0-2 the count with two outs. But I like it. I like to see the aggressiveness. And ball outside. Allie Mitchell waiting on deck. Go down Williams Baptist. And Gerald fouls that one off. Right over the bleachers at the Josh Riley Soccer Complex. Maddie Wallace throwing down in the bullpen. She's appeared in 7 games. 2-3 is her record with a 5.83 ERA. And that's a ball downstairs. So she's even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs.
And 2 outs. And she takes ball 3. So she's worked herself back from an 0-2 hole to a full count. And she does what she does. She is very good at drawing walks.
Now batting number 5, Allie Mitchell.
Let's go over here real quick.
See how many walks she's had on the year. There's base on balls at.
Right here.
5.
Now 5, that's 6.
Yep.
Her on-base percentage is 433. As ball 2 to Allie Mitchell. So, you're on base 43% of the time. That's a pretty good statistic right there. Of course, Allie Mitchell hitting .320.
Looks like this.
And, well, I didn't think that the stats updated quickly, but it's showing 20 games, so
yeah, sometimes
those are
the overall ones sometimes
the
takes
overall usually take more time, and there's strike 1. So 3-1 to count to Allie Mitchell. You're not getting the up to date after each at bat, but it's not going to change that much. And Mitchell fouls that one out of play over the Eagle dugout. second. Let's see. And Mitchell.
Oh.
That may be.
It might be over
It
the.
could be.
Oh.
And you can kiss
Yeah.
that one goodbye.
Yeah.
A deep
Net.
shot down the
No
left
doubt
field
about
line. No doubter. That is Allie's 6th home run of the year.
You know, that net's up there to stop it from hitting the building, but she went over the net completely.
Well.
And we'll take it, though.
I think Britton's dad needs to extend the
Extend
net
it up just a little.
about another 20 feet up in the air.
Number 6.
And that brings up Kennedy Harris, who's 1 for 2 so far in game number 2. Single and a stolen base back in the second. And a swing and a miss. Now Kennedy has 8 home runs so far this year. That'll be Freed-Hardeman's 23rd on the season. And there's a line drive. That one's going to hit the fence.
Almost was gone, Ray.
About 2 feet.
That was very close to being out of here.
About 2 feet below the yellow cap out there in left field.
That almost had her 9th one there.
Almost. That brings up Catherine Crabb, who is singled and lined out to the shortstop.
Just not letting up here. I mean, you go from one to the other here. You got Crabb, who's on a tear now, too.
And here's another. I'm going to go in here to the main stat page, the NAIA main stat page at Presto Sports. It's naiastats.prestosports.com. And click on that. A Crabb, a check swing. Kennedy Harris is 3rd in the nation in home runs. Let's see where her stolen bases rank. She'll be down around number 20 in the nation. And Crabb drills one. And that one gets by. That scoots by the right fielder.
Yep.
And Crabb, we're going to score that as a stand-up triple, fellas. That got under the right fielder's glove.
Is that the same one that made that?
That's the same one that made that great catch. And that's probably, I wonder if that's going to be all.
Lady Lions, number 7, Sophie Donovan.
That'll bring up Donovan after the conference on the mound. But that was a
That came in a lot faster than that other one she basket caught a while ago.
Yeah, that one got on her a whole lot faster.
And if it gets past you out there, then it's almost guaranteed a double or
that's
a
at
triple.
least a double. And Crabb's got a little bit of speed, and she's at 3rd. Speaking of Catherine Crabb, we want to wish her, say to her, congratulations as she was inducted into the Alpha Chi Honors,
I saw that, yeah.
Society. I think that was last night that happened.
It was.
Here at Freed-Hardeman, there's a
Softball
whole
team
lot.
in general is
there's
a
a whole
very-
lot more to being a student than there is being an athlete. Seems like the majority of our kids, and you go back and look at conference academic all conference players, we have tons on every team. And
it's not easy to do. They have a busy schedule, and I know just from teaching a lot of them, they have to be gone a lot. And to keep up with all that's pretty impressive.
And so that's going to be a P3 foul for out number 3. But the Lady Lions put 3 runs on the board, and that'll give them an 8-0 advantage over the Eagles of Williams Baptist. We'll be back with more on the FHU Sports Network.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em, Lions!
Chase Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor, small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
And welcome back as Chloe Winters steps into the circle for her 4th inning of work. As coming up for Williams Baptist will be Kennedy Lamance. Struck out in her first at bat. Notice she's put the pullover on, which they allow them to do in these parts of the season when it's kind of chilly. They don't worry as much.
As long as they know stat-wise who's up.
That's all that matters.
But the umpires have been good about letting us know when there's changes. So
These guys have been really good today about turning to the press box, letting us know. And that's going to be a ball outside as Lamance is the another slap hitter. Squares around, just going to do a drag bunt right there, Matt, looked like. And that's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Evens the count at 1-1. And that one was downstairs, but she offered at it.
I think she was expecting that.
And that one's outside, 2-2. And that's going to be a foul ball at the plate as Donovan couldn't hold on. Oh, then we've made a change. Wonder when he made that change. Did he do it at the end of the inning? Well, I guess I better. There's a swing and a miss. Let's go back over here. Who's catching? Shelby Shipman, number 18. Is that 18? Yes.
Because I know the redheaded catcher. The only other true catcher we got. When I say that, I think she plays left field.
You are. It's all right. And there's a little swing over to Jarnigan, 4-3. So Cordell is retired for out number 2. Only one hit given up by Winters, and that was Cordell's first at bat where she singled to center field. That brings up the designated player, Madison Stokes, who flew out to center field. Nope, that's not Stokes.
It's number 3. Cordell.
Then they're batting out of order.
21's up on deck.
Who just hit?
Okay.
All right. So okay. Then I'm off. I'll fix it. And there's strike 2. So Lamont's grounded out for out number 1. Okay, so Cordell is batting. So winner's 0-2. And she throws a, we'll call that a trash pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to entice the batter to swing at a non-strike. And, ooh, that one that missed just low.
I think she thought she was out on
I
that
think
one.
she did.
I think she thought she was
That
she was
pitch
out.
looked like it was coming straight down the middle.
A little bit high, according to the replay over here.
And there's a grounder. Allie Mitchell gets stuck on the heel of her glove, but she got it out. So a 6-3 ground out for out number 2. That brings up Madison Stokes, the designated player. She flew out to center field her first time up. And a strike.
Good pitch.
That was a great pitch.
It's kind of got that late movement on it right as it gets to the plate.
And that one's fouled. Right off the handrail there on the bleachers. So 0-2 now to Stokes. And Winters delivers. And fouled off down the first base line. Cassie Hayes chases it down. As the grass out there is getting wet, it's not raining real hard. It's just enough to be aggravating. Kind of sprinkling. And ball 1 outside. And fouled over towards the Freed-Hardeman dugout. So, Matt, how are you talking about tee boxes for your Frisbee golf? How are they going to be set up?
We're going to have, you got the wooden frames, and then we're using the turf. It's left over from the baseball field. 10 by 5, about 10 by 5 tee boxes. You actually make 2 frames. And you have one that you put the turf around, then you have a frame that goes on at the end to keep everything kind of compact and tight together, and you actually build up the ground around it so it's not off the ground. So have a little issue out in some areas with the ground being a little soggy, so hopefully that'll keep people from slipping, and should be pretty nice once we're done.
2-2, 2 count. Ooh, yeah, I think if that one's not dropped, that's probably strike 3.
Yep.
So full count on Stokes. Winters does not walk very many. And fouled straight back. She's only given up 8 walks in all of her appearances so far this year. She's appeared in 8 games, so
good pitch.
And there's a call, strike 3. So down they go in order. we're going to head to the bottom of the fourth. Our score, 8-0 Lady Lions. We'll be back with more on the FHU Sports Network.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Leading off for the Lady Lions, number 9, Caitlin Mitchell.
I don't do plumbing. I do electrical and video.
And welcome back in as the count 1-1 on Caitlin Mitchell. Mitchell been on base twice, and she's going to drill one.
They're making her really work out there.
They are.
So far, so good. Other than that one play, she
just
fumbled
kind of fumbled it. Lady Lions are making good contact with the ball.
Number 2.
That brings up Cassie Hayes. Hayes singled in the first, flew out to. That's the catch. That was the catch that the girl made to end the inning, sliding catch with the basket.
Yep. Sometimes it's difficult after you've kind of messed up on a play before to. She did a good job getting under that one.
And the ball went outside. And Ray Pack here, Matt Barker sitting next to me. Summer Sturgis directing today. And Hayes lists that one foul down the third base line. And we got Mr. Paul Schulte with the great camera work today. And Hayes bunts it foul. Third baseman playing way back. Cassie saw it. Now, Matt, today we see the pitcher not wearing a mask.
Yeah, usually they are.
You did you see? You were watching the Pikeville game the other day, and that game, we went back and watched the replay. The pitcher took a foul, a line drive, right here.
Okay. It's always scary when that happens.
It is. Fortunately, she had a mask on that day. Got a good friend of ours down in spring training. He works with a team in Major League Baseball. He took a line drive to the head.
It's always funny watching the people, even though there's a net, they don't realize it.
Well, and sometimes that don't make any difference.
Yep.
We still have fun with that. Boy, I tell you what, it. And Hayes, let's say high fly ball to left, hauled in by the left fielder for out number 2. And that'll bring Annalise Jarnigan to the plate, who grounded out to the shortstop and got caught with a strikeout in her last at bat. You weren't down here, but Britton Jarrell, early in the season last year, squared the bunt. I don't know how it was perfect, but that ball hit right in front and shattered our window. Yep, so did her dad.
Everybody probably was. You were probably just louder than all of them.
I probably was. And ball 2 downstairs. That was the day. It was about 36 degrees, wasn't it?
You know, when we used to work at the Generals, that would happen all the time, and I never understood why they kept putting more glass in it. Just put the kind of plexiglass.
Put that Lexan.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
And Jarnigan, she got a hold of that one. That one's going to one-hop the wall. Jarnigan going to turn first, rounding for 2. Stands up at second base.
That might be what she needs
I'm
to get
glad
her.
to see that for Annalise. She needed that desperately. And that'll bring up Anna Kate Norton, who doubled to left center her first at bat. Then she lined out to the shortstop.
She hit that opposite way, like hard. That was good to see.
Well, that's why I'll say it again. This group of ladies, they know how to go to the opposite field. And Anna Kate pops that one up. Second baseman under it, pulls it in. That's out number 3. So we're going to go to the top of the 5th. And if my memory serves me correctly, Matt, Williams Baptist has to score or this game is over.
I think they run rule them.
It's 8 runs in softball, 8 runs after 5 in softball. We'll be back with the top of the 5th after this on the FHU Sports Network.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
And welcome back. Tucker Field here in Henderson, Tennessee, on the campus of Freed-Hardeman University. While I got a chance, Matt, let's mention the Sports Advisory Council benefit dinner coming up April 22nd. That's a Friday night with Coach Kelly Harper from the University of Tennessee Women's Program. Dinner and a speech, is it not?
Yep, and the food's usually pretty good.
Yes, Lions Pride Dining Services does a great job catering that event. That started at 5. Food starts at 5, I believe, or somewhere in that vicinity.
Usually it's between 5 and 5:30, and then they have the speakers, usually the final thing of the night.
And they'll present some awards to some athletes, the Heart of a Lion Award and type deal. But you can go find your sponsorship opportunities at gofhulions.com or give the athletics office a call at 731-989-6900. And Katie Anderson just kind of waved at that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes now for Winners. And strike 3.
One.
That's 1 out. That's her second strikeout. Now Kendra Cole comes up. She also was a strikeout victim in her first at bat.
So how many is Winners at right now, Ray?
Winners as that will be her 6th.
6th strikeout.
So she averages just a little over a strikeout an inning. So she's going to be at that already, strike one. Depending how far this game goes, if Williams Baptist mounts a little comeback here and puts a run on the board, we'll have to continue to keep playing. And that one upstairs, she squares around to bunt.
Just trying to do anything they can to get on base
That's
here.
exactly what they're trying to do. And here comes. And a swing and a miss. That makes it 2 strikes, 1 and 2. And she knew, she took off, but that's 2 outs. And that brings up this brings up their right fielder, who's made a couple of really nice plays in right field. And she grounded out to Cassie Hayes in her first at bat. Just can't catch up. The slap hitters just can't catch up to the pitch. It's already in the glove as you see the swing.
Yeah, they're kind of looking back like, wait, where was it at?
And there's a foul ball. So 0-2 the count. So Williams Baptist down to their last strike. What you like to do with the slap hitters, you like to work the outside half of the plate, because as they step through, they're swinging away from the ball. So that's why you like to work that outside part. And there's a ground ball. Jarnigan over to Hayes.
There we go.
For the 4-3 ground out. That ought to be it. And, folks, that'll do it for game number 2 as Lady Lions win the game 2 8-0. We'll be back to wrap our day up after a 4-minute timeout right here on the FHU Sports Network.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, Trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em, Lions!
Chase Animal Hospital is a 5-doctor, small animal practice in Huntsville, Alabama. We are a full-service hospital offering great patient care, boarding, grooming, and doggy daycare. Come and see us for all of your pets' needs. We are a proud sponsor of Freed-Hardeman University Athletics.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
All right, welcome in. Ray Pack here to wrap up our day here at Tucker Field in Henderson, Tennessee. We look at the box scores. Game number 1, Freed-Hardeman scores 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors, left 5 on base. For Williams Baptist, they had no runs, no hits. They committed 1 error. They left 1 on base, and that was Anna Bassound, who got on base virtue of a walk to break up Morgan Crawford's perfect game in the bottom of the 6th, or this should be the top of the 6th. However, Crawford did throw a no-hitter. She ended up with 11 strikeouts and that 1 walk. So a great day for Morgan Crawford, coming off her being named a conference pitcher of the week. In game number 2, the Lady Lions got the bats rolling. Williams Baptist, no runs, 1 hit. That hit given up in the first inning by Chloe Winters. After that, she shut the Eagles down as they scored no runs. They committed 1 error. They left 1 on base. And Freed-Hardeman, they score 8 runs on 11 hits. They commit no errors, and they left 4 on base. Winters and Crawford both moved to 7-0 on the season, as the Lady Lions now sit at 21-0. To my knowledge, that's the best start in Lady Lions softball history. Don't forget, Friday, the Lion baseball team will be in action beginning at 4 o'clock right over at 5 Wells Field here in Henderson. Shawnee State comes into town. They'll play Friday, and then they'll play a doubleheader on Saturday. The Lady Lions travel to Georgetown, Kentucky for a 4-game stint in conference play. So we want to keep them in our prayers as they travel. Also, the baseball team today was at Tennessee Wesleyan. They lost 14-11. What an offensive game that must have been. And one last reminder, don't forget about the Sports Advisory Council Benefit Dinner, April 22nd, with Kelly Harper, the head coach of the UT Lady Vols. You can go to gofhulions.com and get your info, or call 731-989-6900, and you can get all the sponsorship ticket information that you might need to attend that event to support our FHU student athletes. Well, I'm going to close it out. I'm Ray Pack. Let's see. Don't forget, our broadcast is copyright 2022 by Worthy Road Studios and Freed-Hardeman University. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, and all of those other R words that you can think of that go with pirating our broadcast is strictly prohibited without express written consent from Worthy Road Studios and Freed-Hardeman University. Our broadcast today was directed by Miss Summer Sturgis, who did a fabulous job as always. I'm Ray Pack. I was joined by my good buddy Matt Barker there for our commentary. Our camera operator today was Paul Schultze, giving us those great camera views. And Paul Schultze is our executive producer. So for all of us at Worthy Road Studios and Freed-Hardeman University, we say to you, good night and God bless.